It's the NFL on EA Sports, and there's no love lost between these AFC West foes. It's the Raiders and the Bulls, and it's all up next.
It was once just an idea until breaking ground in November of 2016, and now here it is in all its glory. The spectacular SoFi Stadium here in metropolitan Los Angeles. Today we start the new season with an AFC West Division battle right out of the gate between the Las Vegas Raiders and the Los Angeles Chargers. Alongside Charles Davis in the booth, I'm Brandon Gaudin, and we welcome you to week one of a new NFL season. And partner, no waiting around for either of these teams. We are jumping right into the season with an AFC West rivalry game between the Chargers and the Raiders.
And so much attention on the AFC West as we head into this season. Both of these teams fought their way to winning records last year, and the division was tough then. Very similar teams, remember. Las Vegas snuck into the playoffs at 10-7. Los Angeles just left out at 9-8, and they had that winner-take-all game to finish it in Week 18 last year. We know that every win's going to be crucial, especially in this division. Let's get this one going. Partner, I know you're ready to go.
Week one of the season as we drop you into the first drive of this ball game and get our first look at this offense. Off the play fake to Eckler, it's Herbert. He rifles one that's intercepted. Jonathan Abram picks it. And the Raiders are going to have great field position here as this is returned just shy of midfield.
Well, they certainly took a shot to open this game, and I know it backfired with the interception, but no lack of bravado from that sideline at all. And look, they told us before the ball game, they wanted to be a little more dangerous on offense. They wanted to take a few more chances. That opening pass certainly set a tone. Maybe a turnover, but I don't think it'll stop them from trying again the rest of this game.
And as the Raiders take over on offense, we get to see the man who has been the leader of this team for 9 seasons now, under center Derek Carr.
And what he's thinking about right now is first down, let's find a way to make a big play. Because when you get a sudden change situation, and that defense...
Our scoreless game may not stay that way much longer as this defense is out there needing a stop on first and goal. Jacobs will get down close to the goal line, but not in, as he'll be marked down at the 1. Second and goal from the 1. Jacobs again, but he will go backwards as he's stopped for a loss. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up third down.
They have 3 tight ends in that formation. That's almost a universal sign that they're planning to run the football. But how about the defense there? They met force with force and caused a stack up behind the line of scrimmage and threw it for a loss.
Well, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is third and goal. Now Carr. The quick slant caught. Touchdown Raiders. Foster Moreau from 6 yards away. And the Raiders are on the board here first in the season opener.
For good reason, quarterbacks want to get the ball to the perimeter to their wide receivers for big plays. But in this...
A pretty big early test for the defense coming up. What can they dial up here to try and thwart this third down situation? Carr with a play fake to Jacobs. And he'll just get rid of it. On fourth down, A.J. Cole comes on to punt. DeAndre Carter back deep. And this one sails out of bounds. I think it'll be inside the 25. It will. 20. So this offense now on the edge of the red zone at the 20. First and 10. Herbert on first down now. Across the formation, he's got a man. That's Allen. And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way.
Got a man, it's Allen for the Charger touchdown. Keenan Allen, halfway to 100 now with career touchdown number 50. And the Chargers have taken the lead in the second quarter, and already his second touchdown reception.
Absolutely the definition of a difference maker here in this first half.
Coming up here, this defense looking for a third down stop in the second quarter. Throwing his car on third down. And the Chargers rush is going to get there. Down he goes. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. I'll tell you what, he did not have much time there to scan the field before he was ducking and covering.
Did it appear to you, as it did to me, that the defensive front won their play really quickly? Meaning the guys in front of them had almost no chance to block him. They were on him in a hurry.
Second quarter, this defense looking for a big third down stop here. They're already down on the scoreboard, just trying to get the ball back to their offense. Going to throw on third down with Herbert. That's going to be complete to his tight end, Everett. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 18. The Chargers passing game rolling a bit here. They've got another first.
He's certainly done a nice job spreading the field on this drive, and here he finds his big tight end for good yardage. And that's what you have to do. Keep defenses guessing about where you're going to go with the football.
Herbert operating from the red zone. Got a man, it's Allen for the Charger touchdown. Keenan Allen on his way to a monster game, 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Chargers go coast to coast and finish the drive off with 6 points. Touchdowns on their first 3 possessions, and they're a PAT from going up 21-7.
Yeah, very impressive the way that they've moved the football. Full command of their playbook.
So a big third down coming up here for the defense, trying to preserve a very slim lead in the third quarter. Carr now to throw. Going down the middle, and it's complete. And they move this all the way down to the 9. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
And remember, this drive started off following the turnover, and they've taken no time working their way down the short field. A nice connection there, and now they're looking at a first and goal.
Here's Jacobs. And he is going to lose yardage here. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's second down.
I see a shake of the head as he gets up, and you've got to imagine he's thinking, guys, you got to help me out. He's hoping his team can read his thoughts because he definitely needs some assistance.
Second and 10, third quarter of the season opener. One more time with Jacobs. And here's another tackle made at the line. So they're converging well on the football now. Officially nothing on that one, no gain. So they're left with still 10 to go on third down. Carr going to throw. And that's going to be caught for a Raider touchdown. Devontae Adams from 10 yards out. And the Raiders are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. And in the red zone, I guess this is why you have a guy like that on your roster.
Without a doubt, and if you have it, you use it.
A big drive now for this offense. They'll have all 3 timeouts and the 2-minute warning as they search for a late score. Fourth down for Herbert. Desperation time. And the defense has it covered. It's intercepted. Picked off by Nate Hobbs. And they'll start out with great field position at the 47-yard line in enemy territory. A fourth down, they felt compelled to go for it, and he throws the INT.
Yeah, he knows that you can't take a sack there, so he had to try and force one in. Second quarter.
Let's go, boy. Let's go. Right now. Let's go.
Now after the INT, it's Carr. It's caught here by Adams. And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line.
That's tough to play zone defense when they can just curl up right there in front of you.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, we talk about finding the soft spot. Defensively, how do you make sure they don't find a soft spot like they did there?
Tough to do, because what they normally will do is run routes that'll pull you out of that spot they want to get into. That's what we call not taking the cheese, right? Don't go for the mousetrap. It's hard to do because when you see a guy cutting that in that direction, you tend to go towards him.
So it's Raider football as we get you reset. They're facing a critical third down now as they try to hold on to this lead. Trying to run for it with Jacobs. Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. So now one of the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming. This to perhaps salt this one away. And this is on target to the left. Didn't get there anyway. It's no good, and this will remain a 1-touchdown game. Well, things just got interesting. They tried for the long field goal there. And now a little time. Herbert. He's got his man. That's Everett, the tight end. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. That's good for 28 yards. Some good games around the league here early in week 1, and this one's shaping up to be as good as any of them as we come up on a 1st and 10. And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, LA. Austin Eckler, a 24-yard touchdown. And the Chargers are an extra point away from tying this game here in the final minutes. Well, the hard part's done. Now they just need to split the posts, tie it up, but then the Raider offense set to get this drive started. Well, partner, here it is. They've got the chance to win the game. You'd have to think they need to get it near the opposite 40 to have a chance to kick a game-winning field goal. We'll see what they can do.
And you're right about that, because if we look at it in macro, that's what it looks like. But I think in micro, the head coach has already asked the special teams coach, what is he feeling? What does he think? Where does he want the football? What's the yard line we have to get? And he's already relayed that to his quarterback and his offense. They know what the goal is. Now the key, can they get there?
And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. First down now, but that clock rolling. Carr. Pass complete. It's Adams. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Clock rolling here, about to hit 30 seconds. Now Carr to the sideline, and that is a heck of a catch as he was able to get both feet in. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that'll give him a short yardage situation here for 2nd down. Carr going to give it to Jacobs. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts. as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in the game. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Once again, it's Jacobs, and they will only muster a yard here to the 38. Now another timeout called for by the offense. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Going on the ground with Jacobs. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Now a 2nd timeout called for by the defense. And with that, they're down to 1 remaining here in the 2nd half. 3rd down, trying to get a little bit closer. From here, the field goal would be 55 yards. Running straight ahead is Jacobs. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th. And we will get a timeout with 2 ticks left. What pressure as this thing all rests on the foot of Daniel Carlson. This from long, very long range. And that is no good. And a costly one there as this. Here's Eckler to begin the drive. And some room to run now. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 71 yards on the ground for him now as he's done that on 15 carries.
Outside handoff to the right side. If you're a running back, you love getting the ball early so you have vision to see what's happening in front of you.
Right tackle likes that call. Big play for him, but don't forget about the guys you always tell me on the backside sealing off.
Well, they talk about cutoff blocks, making sure no one can leak from the backside that can run a play down.
And nobody leaked. Big play. So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 27. First throw in overtime for Herbert. Quick slant complete to Keenan Allen. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. An excellent pickup of 20 yards. Defensively now, the ultimate challenge. Of course, the ball gets in the end zone, this thing's over.
And I remember my coaches always talked about in goal line situations, and now you're in overtime where they have to keep them to 3 points. Otherwise, this thing is done. Win your individual battle within the framework of the team defense. Beat that guy across from you and make a play. I expect him to attack on defense and not sit.
And he's into the end zone for the touchdown and the game winner in OT. So the game-winning touchdown came through the air in overtime. 4 quarters wasn't enough. We were treated to a really good one, weren't we, Parker?
That we were, and I just love being able to be witness to a game like this all the way through. Who's going to win it? We're getting overtime. Great for us. A lot of tension on the field. Very tough. Not surprised it ended with a passing touchdown. That's the way we play in the NFL. But the execution was pretty darn good.
So for the Chargers, it was a game that could have gone either way, but they get the touchdown in overtime to secure the Week 1 victory.